I got that and I was like, holy crap. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my series, My Orange Journey, where I document my journey through Orangetheory Fitness. I want to start out by saying, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, but Thursdays are Orangetheory videos and it's all centered around like Orangetheory. Sometimes they're like vlogs with Orangetheory, sometimes it's one-on-one with coaches, and special events, stuff like that. So just make sure you subscribe before you leave. And if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Instagram too. I would love to get to know you a little bit better. And if you do end up following me on Instagram, make sure you send me a DM and let me know that you are part of the Orangetheory fam. Okay, so today's video is my 6-month update. You guys, I have been doing Orangetheory for half a year. That is the longest that I have done any type of like exercise, class, program, gym, whatever you want to call it. It's the longest I've done anything like this and done it like well. Okay, so there's actually not too much to report on my 6 months. I am going to talk to you just about a few non-scale victories, the Dri-Tri, which just happened last weekend, and what I am working towards for the next half of the year. Okay, so let's start out by talking about last weekend. So last weekend was the Dri-Tri. I did it. If you haven't seen that video, I put that video out last week. I will go ahead and link it right up above and link it in the description below. Our coaches were super supportive of me having the Dri-Tri film. So one of my friends who also does Orangetheory, she filmed the whole thing for me. So it's actual footage and it's a fairly long video. I think it's like 8 minutes long. The reason I wanted it to be like super detailed about like what it's like actually doing the Dri-Tri is because almost all of the videos that I've seen on YouTube or even Instagram, they're just like short little clips of what it's like, and I never really saw like a full-on, this is what I should be expecting when I am doing this. And so I was really intentional to make sure that I had my friend film almost every aspect of the Dri-Tri, the rowing, the floor work, and the treadmill, and how I felt afterwards. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. So I did the Dri-Tri, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I was the last one to finish, but I honestly could care less. I am just glad that I finished. The whole day I was so emotional, and I really don't know why. I figured I would be emotional like towards the end when I finished, but I really didn't think I would be emotional like all day afterwards. Little bits throughout the day, I would like look back at like the video I made, or I would look back at some of the pictures and I would just like cry a little bit. Not like this like ugly cry, but like I would get, you know, a little choked up just thinking about what was accomplished that day. It was the best experience of my life, but the recovery afterwards has been a doozy, which I'll get into that in just a minute. I will show you my, yeah, that's what that looks like. I got that and I was like, holy crap. But yeah, it took me 70 minutes. They allotted us 90 minutes to finish. And so my goal was to finish in an hour. So I was, you know, I was 10 minutes over, which is not a big deal, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just glad I finished. And to all of you who finished and did it, I'm so proud of you. I loved reading all of those comments that you left me on my Dri-Tri video, talking about like how you felt, how pumped you were that you finished. Some of you that didn't do it because your body just wasn't ready. I admire that. And I'm glad that you are listening to your body, because that is so smart. I don't feel like my body has recovered 100% yet from Saturday. I am still sore sitting here. Like even just sitting right here, my back is still killing me. And so I am taking the rest of the week off from Orangetheory. I will start back on Monday, hopefully. and I'm just trying to rest and recover and drink a lot of water and get myself back to where I can just go ham 5 days a week again and not be hurting. So yeah, that was the most exciting part of the 6 months of Orangetheory, was the Dri-Tri. A few non-skill victories that I've seen this month is I have hit another PR on the treadmill for an all out. I went up to 9. So I think the last update video, I went up to 8.4 or 8.2, one of those, 8.2 or 8.4, I think it was 0.4. But a few weeks ago, I went up to 9. So that was another PR, so that's really exciting. I've been able to maintain the jogging on the treadmill. My base pace is now between a 4.5 and a 5, depending on the day. My push pace is around 5.5 to 6, and then my all outs are anything above 6. So that has been, I've been able to maintain that this month, which is awesome. And if you are a power walker and you are currently desiring to go to the jogging level, then I also made a video on that, and I will also link that for you. Make sure you check that out. That is just what worked for me. That's what took me to the next level on the treadmill. Not a lot going on. My heart rate is still, you know, right where it should be as far as I'm recovering when I should, you know, during those bases, and I am finding it harder to get into the orange and red zone. So I am maintaining my numbers right now as far as base push and all outs go, because I feel like I am in a sweet spot right now. I'm curious to see what changes I'm going to go through in the next couple months, but I'm very happy where I'm at right now. I feel very content. Okay, and that is gonna be it for this 6-month video update. I will see you guys in a month to talk about my 7-month update, and I will have some videos in between. I'm going to try to get a few videos with some of the coaches over the next couple months, and so I'm excited to collaborate with some people and bring you some great content. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them below. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.
Perfect.